Guerra, and I'm living the low life.
Today on Livin' the Low Life, we check out that club known as Rollers Only.
It's the only family some guys got.
They have chapters all over the world.
Germany, Europe, France,
Sweden, Philippines, Japan.
At the shows, they get awards.
We take a lot of trophies, not just some, but a lot.
And Vita sees how.
These guys are really organized. I'm impressed. This week on Living the Low Life, I'm gonna see if the Rollers Only let me be part of the car club for a day.
How am I living? I'm living the low life. Drop top 6 floors, looking so fly. Every day it's a good feeling. Cash and gold in the teeth like Hootie McMillian. From state to state, we got the R and O. Look for the colors, yeah, the black and gold. Rollers Only, mafiosa mommy, aka Dolly, your next girl Gotti. How am I living? I'm living the low life. Rollers Only, #1 worldwide.
Rollers Only is about to have their 20th birthday, and this club has a lot to celebrate.
So how'd you get started with this whole?
We started the car club back in 1988. We had a bunch of different cars. It was more like the Euros and mini trucks, the things that were more dependable to be able to get around and still be able to go to school or work or whatever you had to do. And it's just over the years it's progressed.
It's progressed into a car club that makes it different than smaller clubs, now sporting both quality and quantity. A lot of quantity. This is one huge organization.
Rollers Only's really grown, and it's became from when I actually got into the club. When I got in, there was only 9 chapters, basically up and down California, to now we're running, I think, at around 43 to 45 chapters, and that's all the way into Sweden, Philippines, Japan.
Germany, Europe, France, a couple chapters in Canada. So it's went a long ways. We took it as to a business view now.
This year will be our 20th anniversary.
Another feature of this club is the ethnic diversity of its 1,500 members.
Rollers Only is consisting of different diversity, different races. We have blacks, Latinos. I'm a Filipino myself. We do not have no racial discrimination or anything like that, and we welcome everyone to come to the Rollers Only Car Club.
Rollers Only is, to all of us, a family. It's the only family some guys got.
While entry into other clubs might depend on your wheels, these guys judge you on your attitude first.
You want to be a member here, come with a good attitude, positive.
It's not necessarily your car, but as long as your attitude's good and clean and you know, you feel that you can hang with the big dogs, you know, we'll give you a shot, you know, and if I feel that you can't hang, then you're out of here, you're fired.
So for us to have a good person is a lot better for us than to have a nice car and a attitude. Or a bad attitude. Edit.
And no mistake about it, they also drive some great lowriders.
So what's it like being in one of the biggest car clubs in California?
For one, it's an honor, you know. I have a lot of pride in the club, and pretty much we showed it in our cars.
We got everything from the classic Impalas, we got the G-bodies, Regals, Cutlasses, Monte Carlos.
Car-wise, we're really versatile. It could be a motorcycle, it could be anything, it could be an airplane.
We got super transformer cars. We got, you know, SUVs that are just the cleanest of the clean. You know, we got Hummers coming out of Colorado on 30s, you know.
So even though we're known for lowrider cars and we have all the dominant cars out there in the top sweepstakes factors, if it's what it is and it's winning trophies and it's at lowrider shows, we'll deal with it.
Yeah, these guys do win trophies.
We take a lot of trophies, not just some, but a lot.
So Troy, tell me about some of the awards that you guys have won.
As of now, as of 2008, we're a 4-time Car Club of the Year, which is in 98, 2003, 2006, and 2007. Most of the time when we go to shows, we'll take 5 or 6 different sweepstakes classes. 3-time Bomb of the Year for the last few years.
We have last year's lowrider of the year, so we're actually returning this year with it, trying to reclaim that title again this year.
But there's more to the club than trophies.
It's just our main thing is the social part of it, so that's what brings people together to want to be a part of it, not feel, oh, I only have a bike, how can I come around, I only have this. It's not about that.
It doesn't matter what you got, what you don't got. They're just there for you, and that's what makes this club so special.
Okay, we're here at Carnales Hydraulics. We're gonna go talk to Carlos and see what projects he got going on. Let's go.
At this shop, the car club of choice is rollers only.
Okay, Carlos, so tell me a little bit about your shop and what you do here.
It's actually a hydraulic airbag, some stereos, basic stereos shop. We do chroming, roll plating for club members and other people.
So how'd you get started with this company?
Years ago, we were climbing around in my backyard and we lifted my pickup truck. And then I never knew how to weld or nothing. And then a friend of mine from Fresno showed me how to weld. So when we got back, me and my brother said, well, let's open a shop, see what we can do.
A decade and a half ago, Carlos's ascension to president of the LA chapter was only a dream.
I've been a member since 15 years now. It was a deal that I made with Troy one day. I met him. He was like, I was at a car show. He was like, you want to get in the show? I was sitting in line for since 2 in the morning, and they told me I couldn't get in. He asked me if I wanted to get in. I told him, yeah. He goes, dude, you take the shirt you're wearing off and you put my shirt on. That's the way it went. I became rollers only since then.
And since then, he's always working on cars.
So what do you got going on with this car?
This car right now, it was airbagged before. Tore the front end off, started to extend the arms, and we're getting ready for a 6-battery whammy pump setup, and we're getting ready to do all the stereo on it and stuff, redo it all. In actuality, all the parts just arrived right now if you want to go help me unload them all.
Is it heavy?
So-so.
Okay, let's see. I've been working out, so let's see.
It's showtime.
It's not that heavy. That's it? I'm ready. You got more? I'm a handy person and do it with style.
Vita should stick to helping instead of breaking.
I only usually break it when it's on the car already and I'm trying to do.
Ooh, ball joint.
That's jazz.
But this season's gonna be different.
And different is definitely the word for this car.
What do we got here?
It's a 1962 Chevy Impala.
This is what I want.
It's considered like a low rod, kind of like
Yeah.
something new out there.
Yes, I know a little bit about that, but the viewers at home may not
It has
know.
a 454. It's supercharged.
This was the car that I heard before going doo 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 doo. No, it's like doo doo doo. I don't know, can't do it.
Old school race.
This kid's got a cool bike. I wonder if he'll let me ride it. Oh, yeah, I think he is. Oh, I can ride your bike? Can I ride your bike? Yeah? This should be interesting. I never rode with heels. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what is it about lowriders that you like?
It's always been like a passion and a love. I mean, you do your hydraulics, you do your stereos, you do your paint job. You take care of it, you put it away. It's like your family. That was before I had my family, but
This family has seniors.
So what we got here?
It's a 1950 tin woody wagon, Chevy.
Tell me how you found this car.
Actually, a friend of mine used to own it.
So it was already like this
Oh,
color
no.
and everything? Oh,
It
no.
was a junker. It was
Oh.
a scrap metal.
Is this your car that you drive every day, or you
No,
just...
this is just my weekend car.
It's your weekend car? Does she have a name?
No, it doesn't have a name.
You don't have a name?
Nah.
I thought most guys don't have names, and I would think they had names. We gotta name her.
No.
She needs some love.
Well, around here, they all love Vita.
Come here, let me take a picture. You're so cute. What's your name? Jeremy. Aaron? How old are you? 5? Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me ride your bike.
The Rollers Only Car Club has some business.
Today we're gonna have a meeting, touch bases with everybody, get ready for our Las Vegas Super Show, where of course we're gonna be award-winning Car Club of the Year for the 5th time.
He's talking about the big event hosted by Lowrider Magazine.
Vegas is really, really fun. That's when everybody from all the chapters across the U.S. and overseas get together.
It's a party you don't want to miss.
Super show will be there. Mandatory.
In Vegas, we'll have about between 300 and 500 members there.
Members from all over the globe like this guest.
5 members from Rollers in Sweden.
You heard right. There's 5 members from Sweden.
I got here last year. That was my first time in US. First time in Vegas. First time party with these guys.
So how did a guy from Sweden learn about this car club?
On the internet, on Late Low.
It's not called the World Wide Web for nothing.
The cars is clean and they had a good profile to see all that crazy stuff. Yeah.
Well, he's here, but his car's at home.
It's a 64 ragtop Super Sport. It's a project car, but it's going to be a bad. So.
That's right.
Don't forget the merchandise.
Coming out basically every year, we'll have something new.
Like their annual line of original music.
I think we're one of the few clubs that has our own music. Every year we usually come out with a new CD, usually about 15 tracks, all Rollers Only music.
So all you rollers out to throw your ones in the sky, cause you reppin' for your club #1 worldwide.
Part of this gathering is to show off cars that have never been seen before.
Great.
Like this customized Impala.
This has all been redone. This is beautiful.
This ride is a chrome lover's dream.
Every single freaking chrome piece you can think of has been redone. This car is at least 40 grand up. Easy, easy.
Meanwhile, prep for the show continues.
Entry-wise, so far right now, I believe we're at about 80 and 100 entries for Las Vegas.
The clock's ticking. Time to get ready for Vegas. Coming up, it's time.
I'm gonna sit in the meeting and see what this is all about. It's the first time it's been done.
From what I understand, no one's ever let them come to their meetings. We're the first club to let them come to the meeting.
And later, get ready. It's Vegas, baby.
We got the cars here, the bikes here. You know, all my brothers are here. You know, so right now, we're gonna put it down.
Everybody's here.
Okay, we're here, Rollers Only meeting. It's Friday. I'm gonna sit in the meeting and see what this is all about. It's the first time it's been done. Let's check it out.
Hey, meeting is taking place inside today, so everybody make your way indoors. Back half, come on, indoors, indoors. As you guys all know today, you guys are here. Living the Low Life is here today with us for the meeting. Viraguera's here with us. From what I understand, no one's ever let them come to their meetings. We are the first club to let them come to the meeting. We got one more week. Whoever hasn't registered, you want, if you're from out of the area, get me your money, get me your pre-regis. I will walk them in to Lowrider and turn them in.
These guys are really organized.
So 11:30, everybody's
I'm
gonna
impressed.
meet up.
Your rooms need to be booked. Just get that done soon because, I mean, there's rooms still available right now. Anybody's got anything to bring to the table, bring it up now.
And if not, the meeting is adjourned.
From all the Rollers Only, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you at the show.
All car clubs know that the annual Super Show of Low Riding is one amazing event. here in full force.
We got the cars here, the bikes here. You know, all my brothers are here. You know, so right now we're gonna put it down. Go snatch up some trophies, some sweepstakes, some cash, clown around, and back to the casino and throw it down again.
They came from as far away as the Philippines.
Wow, I haven't seen too much lowrider fans, man. Only me and a few of my homeboys. When we go, we like this kind of cars, but here, everybody loves it. It took me like 15 hours to just fly here, but I'm here now. I'm so happy because we don't have this in the Philippines.
There's daily drivers and show cars.
Most of our cars are all everyday street drivers. When you get to the level of Inferno, Game Over, Outer Limits, all those are going big sweepstakes winners. Those are our sweepstakes cars.
The competition here is fierce. So the question is this: can Rollers Only live up to their reputation and bring home the trophies? We'll find out when we return. Coming up, the best.
This is where the best of the best comes. This is the end of it all.
And some cars transform.
It's all left up to the owners. They have their own idea of where they want to split the car, like the tilt front ends, swivel seats.
Will the club win big or go home empty-handed?
And this award goes out to...
It's Hootie Macmillian. You're watching Living the Low Life, Las Vegas, Nevada. Rollers Only.
At the annual Lowrider Super Show, Rollers Only is truly representing.
We have a total of 80 entries with cars and bikes for Rollers Only. This is where the best of the best comes. This is the end of it all.
When it comes to customizing, the club has more than a few radical builders.
Basically, it's all left up to the owners. It's their ideas. They have their own idea of where they want to split the car, like the tilt front ends, swivel seats, body lifts off of the frames. This is last year's Lowrider of the Year right behind me. It's Game Over. He's going for the second time this year. He's done a few more modifications. He's added more paint and pinstriping to it and his patterns.
This car barely got finished on Friday night around 10 o'clock, so as soon as we got it done, we had to drive over here for like 5 hours.
Incredibly, it can be driven.
He does drive around the streets of Indio, like for car shows, parades. He will take it out and drive it. But it's only got like a 5-gallon tank in it or something like that, so don't go too far. This is Inferno. This is our 3-time Mom of the Year. He's gonna go for the 4th this year. So he's already redone a lot of little modifications. He's changed the interior around and stuff like that so he can recompete again this year.
They have to be modified every time.
You either gotta be changing this paint scheme every year, you have to be changing your interior almost every year, because after you win the 3rd championship, you can't come with the same car that you've been entering for the last 3 years. This was Lowrider of the Year a few years back.
Hard to believe this was once a 1978 Chevy Monte Carlo.
Another one of our members purchased it from the member it belonged to. He tore it all apart, repainted the whole schemes and everything on it. So this is what you're calling full radical. This is another one that's going with Game Over. They actually kind of got to compete against each other, which they don't like to, but they have to. They're always evolving. It's an undying process.
Okay, it's time to hand out the trophies.
Trophy collection.
When Lowrider Magazine is handing out awards, everybody gathers.
405, Francisco Franco with an 84 Cutlass.
The Rollers Only pride grows by the minute.
Oh, I'm real confident. This is what we prepare for. This is what we're doing here.
And each passing minute has them asking, can they win Best Car Club for the 5th straight year?
And this award goes out to Rollers Only Car Club.
This is what we worked for all year. This is the 5th time. This is it. This is what it's all about.
I'm sure we're going to be out there chasing it again every year after that. I want to thank Lowrider Magazine and everybody else for this, and you guys for coming out here and supporting us. Living a Low Life 2008, Rollers Only.
And as they head back home, they know why the world is theirs.
The world is ours because we've dominated the lowrider industry. That's right, we got chapters all around the world. This isn't just your local Southern California chapter. This is a club that's gone worldwide.
If you're there and your heart's there and you're gonna represent with us and do your part and be there through thick and thin, and we're all gonna take those trophies together.
5 times Car Club of the Year, Rollers Only.
That's living the low life. Catch you later.
This guy has so many trophies.
5 years after we get them, there's just so preposterous of amount, and we just hand them out to buddies. And then sometimes we have a bonfire every 5 years where we pile them all up and we have a big bonfire. Luckily, Lowrider Magazine changed it to plaques, so now we're just filling up all our walls instead of even bothering painting them now. We just fill them up with all the plaques. It's great.
Living the low life.